Welcome, Mr. Gnome. As you can see, Bitcoin has broken out of this trend line here, which is very, very nice. We were also supported 3 times by this RSI trend line here. So right now it seems like momentum wants to continue to go to the upside. So it seems like we are headed to this $67,000 top level here on the price. Now, it could take a while. Maybe we drop down a little bit, maybe drop down even a little bit more, and then we go and try to retest. Who knows how fast that happens, but it seems like we basically want to go to retest that 67K range right there. And if that breaks to the upside, well, then you can imagine what will happen to the Bitcoin price. This is a massive, massive accumulation zone right here, or redistribution zone. That remains to be seen if we actually break to the upside or downside. It seems to me that the most logical way would be to go to the upside. So that's basically reflected in my portfolio as well. So I'm quite bullish right now. So all in all is quite good times. But this is not the only thing that I want to cover in this today's video. I want to cover a lot of news because we have a bunch of interesting stuff. So the first interesting piece of news is coming from the fundamentals itself. So when we go to sentiment.net and you register here, what you can see on October 9th, I don't know what happened with my recording on my previous market update, but I missed this spike here. So this is showing 150,000 Bitcoin being moved from old wallets that have held Bitcoin for between 1 year to 3 years, not these super old wallets. As you can see, they were not selling anything during this time, but it's these basically mid-term wallets, 1 to 3 year wallets that sold or transferred 150,000 Bitcoin. And the next day on October 11th, they also transferred 50,000 Bitcoin again. And now basically that has diminished all of the transactions. So I don't know what these were about. I tried to find out. I read articles about it. Basically, nobody had any idea. When I went to Sentiment feed on their X, they are basically just contributing this to whale transactions and not exactly clear who was behind it. So I went to take a look at the United States government holdings as well, and they still hold the same amount of Bitcoin as before, so it was not the United States government. Then I went to look at the Mt. Gox Bitcoin holdings, and it's not them either. They are holding still 32,377 Bitcoin here, and they've distributed 72% right now of their balances. And by the way, this is another piece of news, but the Mt. Gox, they are pushing the remaining 32,000 Bitcoin to be given next year, not this year. So after this news broke out on October 11th, the price of Bitcoin obviously started to look quite nice as well. So I don't know what those transactions were, but all in all, they happened. And I guess the bottom here at 60K was as a result of that transaction volume there. I don't know, looks like it. But it's not exactly clear who were selling this here. But now we do have another piece of news, and this is pretty funny because Justin Sun has now been elected as the prime minister of a micronation called Liberland. And obviously, when I saw this news, I'm like, okay, Justin Sun, he's into meme coins. So who has the prime minister meme coin? I want to know. And then, god damn it, I found it. So I posted this on my Discord, and this was the coin here, and the price was like 0.0023. And after I posted this on October 11th, then obviously the price started to go to the upside from there. So the price of this meme token went all the way to almost 700% to the upside, and I actually sold all of my holdings right about in this peak here. So I'm out of this trade already. I missed this large move here, but that was pretty funny, like a quick 7x. So this seems to be a strategy that actually works, that you follow these crypto influencers, and when they do something funny, you try to find a meme coin that coincides with the funny thing that happens, and then you try to profit from these meme coins. So maybe this strategy will work in the future as well, I don't know, but I've thought it was extremely funny, and seems to have been a little bit profitable as well. But the Liberland itself, I didn't know about this before, but this is an actual country on the world map. So they only have 7 square kilometers of land. So basically not anything, like it could be a land of one person. And the only thing you can do here is basically camp out. So it's absolutely funny. And you can get an e-residency and you can get a full residency here as well. And if you want the e-residency, it's basically $150. And the full residency, you need 5,000 Liberland merits. I think this is like $10,000. And then you can become a citizen of Liberland. And they are actually complaining here that they want to remove taxes. So they aim to eliminate taxes, but because the offshore jurisdictions, they cannot necessarily offer that for every individual. So I need to take a look, like a deeper dive into this Liberland situation here, but it seems like it could help set up a tax-free situation for you as well. But I don't know how this works, and I don't know if it actually works for every person on the planet, or if it's just you have to be from a certain country and then you can do this. I don't know, but all in all, it's pretty interesting, and I will be looking into this as well. And just for reference, here is Croatia, here is Serbia. It's right between the border here, and here is, by the way, Italy. It's not even marked on the Google Maps here, but when you zoom in, you can see is this piece of land here. There's absolutely nothing there. You can just basically camp out here, and it's just forests all over. So if you come to this front page here, this is what they imagine it will be, but it's actually looking like this as of now. It's funny. Anyway, that's Liberland for you guys. And then we had a situation with a bank in the United States. So they got charged $1.8 billion in a money laundering conspiracy. And I thought it was interesting because this bank, they, according to the Justice Department, they said that they failed to basically secure the bank against the bad guys. And they basically didn't put anyone in jail from this conspiracy or this situation here. They simply fined them for $1.8 billion. And how much money did they launder? Well, we don't know exactly, but 92% of their total transaction volume was unmonitored. And that consists of $18 trillion. And just $470 million of that money came from one money laundering network. So I don't know exactly how big of the crime was here, but it seems like every criminal was let off the hook, and the bank itself just had to settle with a fine, and then they can continue operations. And for the next 3 years, they basically had to just let the law enforcement have people watching behind their shoulders for the money laundering situations here. So it's interesting. If this happened in crypto, you would know that a lot of people would be in jail, and there would have been a massive amount of headlines. But this is just a small thing, like no big deal. Just pay this fine, and you can continue doing as you were. So that's pretty funny as well. And finally, this is the last piece of news. The president of El Salvador, they have now said that they have accepted the offer to buy back their debt of almost $1 billion as well. So this is obviously very, very nice. This is showing us that the Bitcoin experiment of El Salvador is actually working. So this is pushing for more crypto adoption as well. So all in all, when we take a look at this, it seems like the news are quite bullish as of now, not really seeing anything too negative for crypto, but the adoption, the FUD has been cleared, but the biggest mystery is just this massive transaction volume of these wallets here. I don't know what they were. And finally, when we take a look at the liquidation heat map before going back to the chart, you can see there's a lot of heat above the current price range. So 65K seems to be the next price level the price will navigate towards. I don't know if it will or not, but this is now the money magnet 65K hotspot here. So all in all, it seems like this thesis would make a lot of sense. And let's see how this will actually play out. Maybe we just pump straight to the top here, then we have a pullback. I don't know. But here is my trade on Bybit for now, for the start of the week. So let's take a look at my trades here over the weekend. I made a lot of trades, by the way. I made one loss, but mostly some profits here. Just small profits across the board. No major gains. Like the biggest gains I made was like $200 here. But this latest one, I was able to capture the breakout from $63,100 to $64,300. This was an 18% profit on $10,000 that I had on that trade there. But all in all, pretty nice trades. So this is my current trade. So I started a trade with $5,000 and I have a bunch of buy orders basically waiting for a nice pullback back to these lows here. And then I have my stop loss here at $62,350. Or $62,333 at least as of making this video. So let's see if I get a nice pullback so I can get a bunch of these orders filled. Maybe not, maybe we just pump all the way up here, or maybe I lose a lot of money, but this is my current trade. And if you want to trade on Bybit as well, I made a nice copy trading video. If you haven't watched it yet, a lot of people were thankful for it and gained a lot of valuable knowledge. But on Bybit, you can use the code denome right here to get 10% discount on your first 30 days of trading. You can set up a demo account so you don't have to trade with your personal capital, and there's an extra bonus of 500 USDT for people who sign up under my link, which is in the pinned comment below as well. There's still 65 days left on this airdrop campaign here, so if you want to abuse this trade offer, you can do that with the link below as well. So all in all, looks pretty funny. I saw some altcoins did make some nice moves, some very small ones, but all in all, it seems like a lot of altcoins are basically on parity with Bitcoin. So when we take a look at Bitcoin dominance, I'm not seeing a breakout yet. So this is the Bitcoin dominance chart, and currently we are basically in this triangle formation, and this will break out to the upside or to the downside. But we're currently basically at the middle of this current price channel with Bitcoin dominance, so it could go either way, to be honest, up or down. Usually when you see a channel like this, it would like to go to the upward first, then crash to the downside, but that doesn't always happen. So I would give it like 50-50, it can go up or down. If it goes down, then altcoins will do good. If it goes up, then Bitcoin will do good. So I'm currently not really that invested in altcoins, just trading Bitcoin for now at least. Maybe altcoins will do great after the presidential election when we have clarity on the money printing situation in the United States. The global liquidity chart, this went to the upside, but you see we had a nice pullback here, and this hasn't gone parabolic, at least as of now. Let's see if this week we will see a lot of money printing. Maybe we see the Israel retaliation and Bitcoin drops a lot once again. Who knows what happens? But this is basically my update for now. Some nice trades, and all in all, fundamentally speaking, Bitcoin is looking quite good. That's it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want updates like this, and thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.